host, BD. Welcome to Big Dog Sports. Yo, call it Big Dog Sports, a little show that I run, where we talk a lot of sports and we show a lot of love. So support by hitting like, share the video, subscribe and hit that Cash App, baby, send a little dough. So if you want to know about the latest games, the winners and the losers, the teams that ain't the same, we gon' talk about the trades, the contracts, the price, the playoffs, the scandals, the crime and the lies. I'm your host, BD, and this is my show, where sports and politics collide, baby, anything goes. We talking NBA, WNBA, NFL, NCAA, UFC, MLB, WWE, a little boxing too. If that's your thing, I got the best show in the land, baby, no need to search. So welcome to the show, y'all. This is Big Dog Sports.
So here we are on another Sunday. Hello, everyone. This your boy BD, this Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. And today's episode is about March Madness, baby. You know what this is. It's bracket time. Today's Selection Sunday for both the men and women's tournaments. You know, the selection show starts at 9 o'clock. You know, the teams are still playing in their little conference tournaments right now. You know, the SEC game is on right now. A lot of the women games are on right now. Matter of fact, there are just a lot of games on right now. So everybody jockeying for position for tournament entries. So here we go. Yo, Eric, what's good, bro? Next week, my show is going to be right up your alley because I'm doing a wrestling show next week. So I hope you come through for that, because my wrestling show should be very interesting. I'm going to do a little history lesson, and then we're going to get into what's going on currently today in the wrestling world. But that's for next week. But today, it's about college basketball. It's about brackets. And it's about who you picking, who's in your bracket. That's what we're going to get into today. Who's in your bracket. And for those of y'all who like to, do a little betting, I'd love for y'all to come on here. The link is at the top of the chat. And we could talk about it. You know what I mean? About who's in whose bracket and who's going to do what's going to be compelling. In my opinion, I think everybody is going to be interesting this year, especially on the women's side. I think the women's side is going to be far more interesting than the men this year. But we're going to see. We're definitely going to see. It is Selection Sunday. So we're going to see how that works out. And let's get into it, man. I know there's a lot of college basketball fans out here. I don't really do college basketball during the regular season. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I usually wait until around this time when they start doing the tournaments. For the conference tournaments is where I really start watching for real. Because, March Madness is pretty fun, filling out the bracket and choosing teams, whatever. I have a good time doing that. And last year was the very first year that I got the Final Four right. Like the very first time I got the Final Four right last year. I had picked all the number one seeds on the men's side, and all the number one seeds on the men's side made it to the Final Four last year, which was amazing to me because that doesn't happen very often, if at all. So we're gonna see how that jumps out. Again, this is Big Dog Sports. I'm your boy BD, man. Like, share, and subscribe, especially the subscribe part. And I see y'all in the vertical chat too, man. Hit up the vertical chat, get me in the swipe, man. I'm all for the swipe. But yeah, we could talk about it. So let's get into it. I'll start with the women first because the women bracket seems to be a little bit more compelling than the men. Oh, and before I get into that, the brackets, just a quick update on the whole WBC. For those who don't know what the WBC is, it's the World Baseball Classic. Japan went down in flames last night. The famous Shohei Ohtani and Yamamoto and all those guys went down in flames to guess who? Venezuela, of all countries. Robert Acuna Jr., the superstar for the Atlanta Braves, hit a home run, and Venezuela took down the Japanese in a shocker. And today, you got the United States and the Dominican Republic. And let's go USA, man. We could take down the Dominican Republic, in my opinion. I know the Dominican Republic is a stacked team. You got Tatis and Machado and all these guys, but we could take them down, man. I really believe we could take them down. We got Aaron Judge and Paul Skins, and we could take them down, man. We not afraid of DR. We not afraid of them. We could get them. And today I think they get got. For those of us that are following the World Baseball Classic, the United States and Dominican Republic play today. So we could be on the lookout for that. But back to the tournament thing. We could talk about the bracketology, and just to give you a quick update, Arkansas done punched their ticket to the tournament. They won the SEC tournament. They defeated Vanderbilt today. Penn, the University of Penn, they're gonna get the Ivy League ticket. VCU is gonna get the Atlantic 10 ticket. The Big Ten finals today, the Michigan and Purdue, they should be okay. That's 3:30, so that game's about to start. But the tournament's all about the bubble teams. As for the women, the women, you had the Patriot League, Holy Cross, FDU in the Northeast Conference. I know y'all don't know about a lot of these teams like that. Ryan, was good with you, brother. I see you in the chat. And Beasto, you in the chat. I know you're a Texan, so you should know that your lady Texas Longhorns are going to be a number 1 seed in the women's tournament this year. I don't know what region they're going to be in. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to put them in the South region, the Lady Longhorns, but they're definitely going to be a number 1 seed in the women's bracket. So we're going to see how that works out. It is Selection Sunday, so we're going to get all of the teams, and they're going to select them for both the men's and the women's. The show is at 9:00, the Selection Sunday, but I could pretty much tell you, for the most part, who's going to get in and who's not. For the most part, we could get into the women's part first. So for the women, the Huskies, the UConn Huskies on the women's side, they're going to be the overall number 1 seed, right? And Richmond's going to be the last team in, and the Cougars of BYU are probably going to be the first team out. So the Region 1, Fort Worth, Texas, we probably going to have UConn going to be there for Region 1. Region 4 is going to be in Sacramento, and the Gamecocks from South Carolina are going to be that number 1 seed in that region. Then you got the Region 2 in Sacramento, and UCLA is going to be the number 1 seed in that region. And finally, you're going to have Region 3, which is in Fort Worth, Texas. And as the aforementioned Lady Longhorns, they're going to be the number 1 seed in that region. So how it's shaping up. So the number 1 seeds for the women were already pretty much set. So, yeah, not seen that. about the Hawaii. Yeah, I just seen that. So it's going to be I think the women's tournament is going to be a little bit more compelling than the men. And yeah, the Texas, the Lady Longhorns do look good. They do look good, and they have a real shot. You know, they beat South Carolina for the SEC championship tournament. So they look good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like Texas, they look good. They got a real shot. And you look at their bracket, other than Notre Dame and maybe Duke. Yeah, other than Notre Dame and maybe Duke, that's about it. That's messing with the Longhorns at this point. At least that's going to give them a run. I think Texas easily should get to the Final Four. And shout out to Ryan Bardwell, man, for the $20 cash app. Thank you so much for supporting my show, man. I really appreciate that. And again, man, this Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. I'm your boy BD. Like, share, and subscribe, man, especially the subscribe part. You want to support the channel, the cash apps at the bottom of the screen on the ticker. And yeah, man, we in the building. The link is at the top of the chat. For anybody who want to come join the conversation, I'm always willing to talk. Always willing to talk and have a conversation. You know, that's what I'm here for. You know, I'm a fair arbiter. I'll let you get your point across as long as you not. Oh yeah, you come up, Ryan. The link at the top of the chat, bro. You more than welcome. Any of y'all more than welcome to come and enter the conversation. You know, I'm not one for the long drawn out monologues anyway. So any of y'all could come and join the conversation. We could get into the men bracketology because I know most people like to cover the men more than the women. But the men is a little bit harder because you don't have a dominant team on the men's side like you do on the women's side. We do know that the Longhorns, the Texas Longhorns on the men's side, they're going to be the last team in. You know, it's a 68 team field now, not a 64 team field. So Texas is the last team in, according to the bubble watch, and Oklahoma is the first team out. Duke is going to be the number one overall seed for the men. At least that's how it's looking right now. And let's see. You got Florida. They're going to be a number one seed. Skywalker, I see you. 1 second. Michigan's, they're going to be a number one seed. And Arizona. And for those who don't know about the University of Arizona, Bryce James plays for the University of Arizona, even though he's redshirted right now. Bryce James is the youngest son of LeBron James. So just to put that out there, so y'all know. Skywalker, what's good, brother?
About to roll up.
Uh-oh. Sounds like my kind of party.
Mm-hmm. What's good with you?
Not much, man. Just getting through all this tournament stuff. Ryan, what's good with you, brother?
Ryan, what's good, Ryan?
Hey, y'all is.
Yeah, man, we in the building, man. I was just, talking some tournament stuff, and hey, man, your Longhorns got a good shot.
I'm just glad to hear you saying something positive about Texas.
Hey, man, I got to call an ace
to shut the hell up. Tell Gimpy to shut the hell up.
Yeah, you see your boy Gimp. Why we got illegals on the pen, man? We're all illegals at this point.
Tell him hit the league. Tell him hit the link.
You might as well send us all pagers at this point. Just send us all pagers.
Send the pagers.
Yeah, just send us all pagers.
Why you letting illegals up on?
He said he already don't call ICE. Yeah, man. Don't worry, I'll be waiting for him. I'm waiting for him, Gimp.
ICE is the plug. ICE is my plug.
Right. Ice is the plug
Yeah.
today.
Oh,
But thank you for coming by, Gimp, on my vertical chat, man. I appreciate you just stopping by. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm getting
took
into
that
the
like
tournament stuff, and I done relayed all of the number one seeds. But again, I really think, in my opinion, that the women's tournament is going to be far more compelling than the men, because the
you
men
just like
have become
women's
watered down
sports.
at this point. Men's
You
college
just like women's
basketball with
sports.
all the NIL and people coming out early, going to the G League and all that stuff. Like, college basketball on the men's side just isn't the same anymore, in my opinion.
They need to take the one and done away. Make it like
Yeah,
football.
I think you got to have a mandatory at least 2 years in college before you could come out, to save the sanctity of the actual sport. Because you start doing all this NIL stuff and paying the college players, if they're making more in college than that they can make in the pros, why would you leave? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna
my
tell you, yeah.
live last week kind of illustrated that when Trump was talking about having a salary cap. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Like, you kind of defeat the purpose of
Yeah.
having collegiate athletics if you're gonna phase out all of the mid-major teams. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to have college when you don't have mid-majors.
So you're cool with Trump doing it?
I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna
and
mess.
shout out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to Wolfpack. My man Bill Allen, Uncle Bill. We trying to add to his generator. So anybody who could help out with that, we'd be much appreciated with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen that.
Just to put that out there, you know, Uncle Bill is part of the family. So anybody who want to help him out, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna help him out too. Anybody who want to help him out, you know, we put our stuff together and we help that man out. Uncle Bill is part of the family, so we need to do that. Just to put that out there. And Gimpy says they got the illegals on this channel too. BD, oh wow, yeah, they
That's
everywhere.
crazy,
Gimp.
man.
I told you're gonna have to send pagers for everybody. Your pager budget is gonna be exploded in a minute. At this point, you're gonna have a lot of
It's
pagers
crazy.
to send out.
It's crazy how they treat me around here, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But yeah, just again, y'all, we want to help Uncle Bill get that generator, because you know he's having some health issues. So let's help Uncle Bill out.
Bam.
You know,
Ultra Instinct Goku on y'all's ass. Y'all
I'm
pissing
sure
me off.
Wolfpack gonna come through here in a minute, and he could give us some more information in the chat when Wolfpack decides to, you know, pop up.
I'm gonna keep it real, Uncle Bill. You know I love you, but I'm a broke Mexican. You know what I mean? And when I get that money in that damn thing, I'll send you a couple dollars if I can. Man, I need people to start sending more super chats and cash apps. I'm gonna have to shut it down over there. You know what I mean? Shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit, can't keep the lights on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
God help Skywalker keep the lights
you know
on.
what I mean?
He's broke Mexican.
You know, I hate to say this, but you know what I'm saying? They say I'm a bum and a homosexual. I'm a feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get me. I need to be able to keep the lights on, pay the stream yard. You know what I mean? I want to get I need to get a e-bike to do some in the city shit. You know what I mean? Hey man, y'all gotta help me out if y'all want me to do this shit.
And Gimp, just to let you know,
I'm
Goku
advertising on your
overrated,
channel.
man. Give me Vegeta.
What?
I'll take
You're
Vegeta
crazy.
over Goku any
Bro,
day.
Listen, bro.
I just think Vegeta's a cooler character, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Man,
Vegeta is just an
he
evil
can be cool.
motherfucker.
He can be cool, but he can get his ass whooped.
Yeah, I know he can't really beat Goku on the one-on-one, but I just love his character and that he's just so evil.
He's my second favorite.
Like, Vegeta's my favorite Dragon Ball dude.
My third favorite character would be when Gotenks, I want to say Gotenks and Trunks fused together. That was one of my favorite characters.
And Bob,
Gotenks.
shout out to you. Good afternoon, sir. And Gimpy, he said not to point Vegeta as is illegal, also did more than that Mexican. Hey man, they coming for your neck, Skywalker. They coming for your neck, bro.
Wow.
What you gonna do about
This how I'm being
all
treated.
this
You know what I mean?
vitriol, man?
This how I get
You're gonna
treated.
have to work harder. That's all I could say is that you're gonna have to work harder, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna need more
Yeah.
hours out of you. Instead of 10-hour streams, you're gonna have to give us
Well,
16.
I was thinking the opposite. You know what I mean? If I was thinking I'm gonna start doing like 5-hour streams and ending it. You know, hey man, when I go 10 hours, you know what I mean? It drains the battery and the electricity. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm is
And
what it
speaking
is.
of the aforementioned Bill Allen, Uncle Bill, man, big dog, happy Sunday to you, buddy. I just turned on the screw tube and saw you were on. How's the princess doing? She's lovely. She's waiting for me to make her pizza. And
Mhm.
Bill, Wolfpack sent us a message about
Do you,
you needed,
do you
what
want
I
me
mean,
to?
some help, and your help is on the way, bro.
Yeah. Do
Your
you want
help
me to
is on the
restream,
way. And
DD?
Bob talking about 84 eat green apples and ham.
No, I can eat green apples, but not ham. We need pork.
Man, Skywalker, they coming for your neck hard today, bro.
It's okay.
They
I'm
is
used to
coming
it.
for your neck.
When doesn't it happen? Tell them to send a super chat or something for you to read it next time. How about that?
Right. Yeah. How about that?
Or a
Yeah. How
cash
about
app.
a cash app?
So they want to
The
talk shit.
the bully
I'm gonna
Skywalker
start
and
doing
talk
that
more
over
shit.
there. I'm gonna start doing that
With,
over there. They want to troll me. They'll send it in I pull it. I ain't reading shit no more.
you ain't
I'm
reading
getting
shit.
lazy. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting lazy. I'm gonna be the real bum. I'm gonna have a cup in my hand, and if that shit don't be filled up by the end of the stream, then hey, feel sorry for
Then
y'all.
it's no more stream, huh?
No more stream. Shutting they
But
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's get into these brackets real quick. Do you guys even fill out brackets? Have y'all ever played the bracket game ever
I
for
used
the
to, but
NCAA
not no more.
tournament?
It was years ago when I did it.
Yeah, I do the bracket thing a little every year. Last year was the very first year I ever got the Final Four right. Like last year, I got it right for the very first time. I had picked all 4 number 1 seeds on the men's side, and I got that shit right. I did better than Zachary Hubbard, and I couldn't believe it. Like, yeah, I
Anybody
out
can do better
predicted
than him.
Zach, and I
Yeah,
don't have
anybody
the
can do better
crystal
than
ball
him.
that
Shit.
he do.
Yeah, the numbers and shit.
Yeah, I mean, he
That is
used his numbers and got it wrong. I just used my insight and I got it right. Yeah, it was crazy work. Now, I don't predict that that's going to be the case this year in the men. I think only 2 of the number 1 seeds are going to get out to the Final Four this year. And if for my money, I'm going with Duke and Florida.
I'm going with Florida because I don't even like Florida, but it's a team where I stay, so I'm going with Florida. Anything
Well,
Florida.
your Hurricane Skywalker, just so you know, they're
Well,
probably going to be the number 7 seed in the East Regional.
I'll go with them, but they might
Yeah,
not.
they're probably going to be the number 7 seed in the East Regional, the Hurricanes. So they're in the tournament, even though their record, you know what I mean, is a little iffy. They 28-8, but be as though they play in a really deep conference. The ACC in basketball is a really deep conference, so they're going to get in just off their strength of schedule. That you got to play Duke twice and North Carolina twice and Notre Dame twice, and yeah, their strength of schedule is going to get them over the top.
You'd figure our conference is like one of the best in
The ACC
in
in the basketball sense, is one of the
Basketball,
Power 5 conferences. So just their strength of schedule alone, they could have 8 losses and still get in because of the conference and the level of strength of their schedule. But yeah, if I got to go with number 1 seeds getting to the Final Four, I'm gonna go with Duke and Florida. Now, everybody else, it's a real toss-up. I haven't filled up my bracket yet, but if I got a sleeper team, and this is just my New Yorker in me, I got to go with St. John's. For those who don't know, St. John's University is in Queens, New York. And the Johnnies are probably going to be the number 4 seed in the Midwest region. And they won their tournament, the Big East tournament. They beat UConn yesterday. So we're going to see. We're definitely going to see. Bill Allen says, "Big dog, this family is an incredible group of people, truly special, giving, caring, trusting, loving, genuine people who are far more than I deserve. My wife is an angel, me not so much." Ah, Bill, you all right, man. We know you a devil too, but we're all devils in our own little way. But yeah, man, we at the end of the day, all we got is us, man. And if we can't support each other, what's the point, right?
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, if we can't support each other, then there is no point, in my opinion. Like I come on here, I want to talk more sports and all that stuff, but I understand that we're real people. You understand what I'm saying? We're real fucking people out here. We bleed, we get sick, and all type of stuff. So, you know what I mean? When people need help, we should be able to help them, especially if we got it to do it. If we got it to do it, we should do it. Because that's the noble thing to do and the right thing to do. But yeah, everybody in my vertical gang, I see y'all. Keep hitting that chat up. I'm trying to get in the swipe. We talking tournament. I got Skywalker on the panel. I got Ryan Bartwell on the panel, and here comes Uncle Bill, man.
Ryan, what's up, Ryan? I ain't said nothing to you, Ryan. What's good with you? How's your day been, sir? What's up, Uncle Bill? How's your day been?
Uncle Bill, what's going on with you, brother? How are you feeling?
I'm all over the place. We ain't even said nothing to each other, Ryan.
Is my thing working?
Oh yeah,
you
I
good.
hear you just fine.
Oh, okay.
Loud and clear.
You guys are amazing. I just want to thank you for just even mentioning my little thing that they're doing for me.
Oh yeah, of course. I just need Wolfpack just to send me the general information so I could contribute. I'm just waiting on that.
Yeah,
that's all I'm waiting on is that. When Wolfpack send that to me, either through the Discord or whatever the case may be, then I could, do what I need to do to help you out. Because again, all of us need somebody sometimes. You know what I mean? That's just life. We can't get through this shit by ourselves.
Well,
I don't care who you
it's
are. I don't
amazing
care how much
what
money
these-
you got. You're not getting
It's
through it by
amazing what you
yourself.
guys are doing. Truly amazing. I have a hard time taking compliments because
Yeah,
of
me too.
bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Bill. I got to shout Bob out. Bob with the $20 cash up. He says, "Fuck 84."
See that said? What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
I'm
You
just
know what?
saying.
I'm not going live today. Fuck it.
I'm just
I'm not
saying
going
this
live
fuck
today.
84 for the $20 cash app. Bob, shout out to you. Thank you very much.
You go
Brother. I
live, Bob.
appreciate it.
You go live, Bob. Go live, asshole.
Hang on, let me see if I can get my earbuds to work. You guys keep talking.
Okay, hold up. Let me hit your thing for your generator, Bill. I don't know how much your generator is, but I got something that I'm finna send to you right now for it. I just got the thing from Wolfpack. Okay, so there's my contribution to. Damn, I know that costs a lot, but we're gonna get there, Bill. We're gonna get there. We gonna fucking get there. I promise you that. We gonna get there. I know that
Just
shit
getting the
costs a lot, but
Generac,
we
right?
gonna get there.
That's what it
Yeah,
is. The Generacs.
yeah. The
They got
generator
other
for
ones
his
too, but the
generator.
Generacs, yeah, that's what it's called, the Generacs.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
have
know.
That's
to
the one.
change.
We're gonna get
I'm
there
gonna have
though.
to change machines. Big dog. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Do
I'm
your thing, Bill.
technologically
No, go do your
disabled.
thing. I'm here, bro. So just do your
Yeah,
thing.
post
You
it
come
in the
back.
you can post it in the chat, in your chat.
No, I don't have it. I need Wolfpack to do it because I don't
Oh,
have
give me a
the.
minute, I'll post it.
Okay, yeah, I don't have it. But I know I just contributed to it just now. So I'm gonna pull you down, Bill, so you could go do your thing and you just come back when you're
I'm
ready.
trying to, but it says I have to. That there's a recording or something going.
Oh
I
no,
don't know
I
what
got
that
you right
means.
now. I got you right now. I don't know how to turn this recording shit off. I know that's annoying.
You go in your guests, then you go in your settings and just look around in there somewhere and find it. And that thing I just dropped in the YouTube, if you look at
Yeah,
it, that's his Cash App. You can write it or whatever.
right.
I guess I could do something else. I can put some. Hold up.
Okay, this is it right
Yeah.
here.
Then he just put in the general chat. Yeah. You can let him know.
All right.
That's for
Yeah,
Uncle Bill.
that's for Uncle Bill. For all y'all who want to help, that's the link right there. You know, I just chipped in, and we should all just chip in. Like it's gonna take a minute, but we gonna get there, for Unc, man. We gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there. Just so he know, we gonna get there for you, bro. And I appreciate all the love and support, man, for the channel. I appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe, especially the subscribe part. We in the building. This Big Dog Sports. I'm your boy BD. I got Ryan in the building. I got Skywalker in the building. And we finna get right, man. And shout out to Nay for the $5. She said drop Skywalker for 2 minutes, so you gotta go, Sky. Sorry.
So
I hate to do it to you, bro, but hey, money talk and bullshit walk. You know how they like to punish the Skywalker, man. And Nay, you hilarious for that. And Nay, I meant to ask you. I probably should have asked you yesterday while you was on your show. What's your next 7 deadly sin that you gonna do? When you get the chance, you could let me know. What next sin you gonna work on? Cause I know there's 7 sins. I know you done covered lust. So now that the lust is out the way, we need to move on to another one. I'm looking forward to envy and gluttony personally, but it's your thing, and I know you're gonna drive it how you want to drive it. So that's just me personally. I'm just looking forward to that.
Hello. Hey, Ryan.
Hey,
Hey,
Nay.
Vicky. Hello. I decided to come out while the Mexican is down.
Oh yeah, gotta
Yeah.
kick him while he down, huh? He got 30 seconds. He only
Yeah,
got
that's
30
fine.
seconds, so you better make it quick.
Nah, it's cool. I was on panel with him on 777. We was trolling the shit out of each other. It was hilarious. But
I can imagine.
but my next show, it will not be next weekend because I'm gonna be away on vacation. I'm leaving
y'all
tomorrow.
don't see them fingers in the chat?
What them fingers? We was talking about Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting them fingers up in the chat. You see that? Flicking y'all's ass off.
We don't see
See,
anything,
YouTube don't like me.
Skywalker.
Yeah, YouTube don't want me to want to see. YouTube be hating on me. They don't like it when I troll y'all. YouTube don't like it when I troll y'all. Y'all can troll me all day long.
Yeah,
It's
Crazy as fuck.
Rangers.
all
And you're a
day long.
demon. But
Fucking
to answer
YouTube.
BD's question really quick, the next subject I'm going to do is envy, which will be, hey, Uncle Bill, which will be the Saturday after next. I'll get back to it.
Oh, okay, good. Because envy is a really interesting one. Jealousy,
Hey, do you want me to
envy, they
restream
go
on our
hand in
channel?
hand.
BD?
Oh,
Say that.
I said, do you want me to restream?
I mean, that's up to you, Skywalker. Whatever
It's
you
up
want
to
to
you.
do. No, I don't care. Yeah, but
Okay.
if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
I'll have to
I'm
wait till I
just
get
here to
inside.
hang out, brother. And
Yeah.
we could talk some basketball. We could talk some World Baseball Classic. Or we could just talk about life, bro.
and football, but
Hey, listen.
What? No,
Drop
we're not
Nate.
talking about nobody
Drop Nate.
damn
Drop Nate.
football, but
God damn it.
football
You know
season
what?
is over. Damn it,
Why? No,
it's
she always got to
over.
ruin everything.
That's what
Why
I
you
thought.
always
I
talking
thought
about butts and
football was
shit,
over.
man?
Yeah,
Idiot.
football is over. And Dre Day was good, brother. I see you. And Dre Day, just for you, we doing basketball today, the college basketball. But next week I'm gonna do a wrestling show. I hope I see you there because I'm gonna get into the history and all that stuff. It should be real interesting. But today we doing is selection Sunday for the men's and women's tournament. So if you want to come on the panel and bless us with your knowledge, you're more than welcome. The link is at the top of the chat.
Mm. Nice.
And
So
y'all are
you guys
Yeah,
are
assholes,
talking
man.
sports. Why are you calling
yeah.
us
I
assholes
was
so
talking.
often?
I was talking college basketball. Nate, do you know anything about the brackets or college basketball by any chance? You ever played March Madness?
No, not even on a PS4. No.
No? Okay. Well, you know, March Madness is the college basketball tournament. It's a field of 68 teams, and it's a big, huge tournament that happens every year in March. It's an American tradition to have March Madness, bro.
Their O-lines, I have to go old school. Their O-lines don't fit, so I don't care. Too bad you
Yeah,
don't care.
their O-lines don't fit.
Yeah, so
Not
I don't
anymore.
care. Nah,
But you
not
know,
like the
there's a song. It's
70s.
called One Shining Moment. I don't know if you ever heard it, but you know, that's the March Madness theme song. Matter of fact, let me go play that for y'all so y'all can know what
No,
I'm talking about.
yeah, the only March Madness song I know is from Future. That's about it.
From Future? Oh Lord.
Yeah. What do you mean, oh Lord?
I'm not
The
a
only thing
Future
I
fan.
know, the only thing I know about March Madness is
I'll
the
be honest with
Syracuse Orangemen did good one time, and then the Wyoming Cowboys did good another time. That's it.
That's it. You never
They
really
go to hell,
mess
Nate.
with
Go
college
to hell,
basketball like
Nate.
that.
They go to
Uh-uh.
hell. Go to hell. Stick that up your ass.
You stuck it up
Yeah,
your ass,
Uh-oh.
cuz.
sideways. Matter of fact, go
Oh,
like
Lord.
this and stick it up your ass. Go like this. Stick it up your ass like a
How
fish
about you
hook.
stick this up
Yeah,
your ass, bro? Hook you like a
asshole.
big trout,
You're an
asshole.
asshole. You dropped me earlier. Let me calm
So
down,
what? Yeah,
asshole.
don't make me do it again, you little asshole.
Lord.
All we do is curse each other out. It's so much fun and it's
Yeah, I see.
refreshing.
That's all y'all
Sibling
do.
rivalry, right?
Right. It's just like a sibling rivalry. I
Yeah, it
swear it is.
is. 777, oh my God. It was so funny trolling that man. He's
Yeah,
sick.
777's that dude, man. You know what I mean? I know people don't like to hear that shit, but 777's that dude, man.
Nah, 777 is hilarious. It's just that 777 give the worst part of him. But in reality, like he is not bad. I'm like, yo, he's just a super asshole just cause he doesn't care. I mean,
Yeah.
I could be called this. I mean, I've been called a super asshole because I don't get
Hey,
I
you know
do
what's
anything, whatever. But
amazing with him is when y'all know him longer than I do, and when I hang out with him, everybody seems to say I'm the bad dude from hanging out with him, but nobody says nothing else about nobody else that says, yeah, that's
first
crazy.
of all,
Ain't it?
it is crazy. I don't pay that shit no mind. I'm like, yo,
No,
if you
I
friends
don't.
with my ops, don't tell me nothing. I ain't
Yeah,
hearing
that's crazy,
Hey,
nothing.
ain't it?
hold on, y'all. Yo, Dre Day, what's good, brother? How you doing this
Dre Day, I
afternoon?
don't know y'all, but
Salute,
salute.
salute.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all
And
doing? How y'all doing?
everybody,
Awesome.
Dre Day, go sub him up, man. He comes with some good content too, man. He do the sports thing too, and he's very
Nice to meet you.
knowledgeable.
Salute to y'all.
I met him on the other side, on my boy KSAP side of things.
Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
So who you got for your bracket, Dre Day?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't give a fuck about the guys.
Yeah,
Mm.
the guys ain't as compelling as the women this year. It just not.
I've been saying this. See, Big Dog. See, one thing you're gonna know about me is I am a staunch advocate and supporter for women's basketball, and I have
Yeah,
been
me
saying.
too.
I have
That
been
These
saying.
shit
people up here,
sucks.
they'll tell you that I'm a women's basketball person. That's what I do. I do women's
Yeah,
basketball for
I've
sure.
been saying.
I
I've been.
tell you that shit sucks.
I've been saying for the past 4 to 5 years that the women have been the main event, and it's the same thing this year. And with that being said, man, it's only UConn, man. Let's be real. Like, what are we talking about here?
Is
Obviously,
there
I
like
think
a
Texas could give UConn a run, though. I
is
really
there a
believe that
that
Texas
would
could
be
give UConn a
Uncle
run.
Bill, you know that ain't true,
that
Uncle
would
Bill.
be
You know that ain't true, Uncle Bill. You
is
know.
there a whole team of Caitlin Clarks somewhere
That's
that
what I
I
was
No,
about
haven't
to
heard
say.
of?
they're not a
That's what
whole
I was about
team of
to say
Caitlin
because
Clarks.
that's the only reason why the WNBA has been above the NBA is Caitlin Clark. That's it.
Right.
And college, yes, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
beyond that, it's like watching a junior high girls team
Thank you,
play
Ryan.
ball.
All right, Ryan.
we
And I
got
don't
to
mean that in a, trying to be a dick. It's just kind of, they're shooting the ball. It's hitting the bottom side of the basket, shit like that. It's like,
Caitlin standing here.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
see,
That's
now it says I'm
No, we don't
uploading the
even
recording.
what we're trying to say, we don't even watch women's basketball. That's the only reason why we know it, because Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? That's basically
Yeah,
what we're
they
saying.
only
So,
know about Caitlin Clark. They don't watch it like how I do, Dre.
yeah, we don't watch it like y'all.
I need
You know
to
what I mean?
Y'all
I
need to
wouldn't
get in
watch
tune.
women's. I
Y'all
wouldn't watch
need.
women's. I wouldn't watch women's sports anyway. So that's just me. I'm a misogynist. So
Okay.
I'd rather see them in the. You know what? You know what competition I want to see them do? Damn, it's so beautiful when they do it too. God damn, I was talking about this early on. See on 777. Man, you know the sound of pots and pans in the
Lord.
morning and at night. Damn,
Oh,
that sound doesn't it sound lovely, Dre? I'm saying, doesn't it sound Dre? Keep it real. Doesn't it sound lovely? That's the sound of music.
you want them in the kitchen cooking?
He want them in the
Man, that's so
kitchen cooking,
beautiful.
right?
Hey, man, listen, man, who can make the best cake? Let's go for that, man. You know what I mean? Let's get a competition for that. You know what I mean? Oh,
Skywalker,
man,
you are
that'd be so
best.
beautiful.
I honestly believe some of them will fail miserably. So they're doing exactly what
Yeah,
they
yeah,
need.
you're right about that.
Playing
You're right about
basketball.
that.
They
But
need
then
to be playing basketball.
that's
Something
when they
good.
go to the sewing competitions and the washing and the mopping competition. You know what I mean? They got other
I
competitions
can't.
for women too. You know what I mean? Well,
Damn.
go ahead, my bad. I ain't mean to
Don't
derail y'all. Go ahead.
don't
All right,
forget
well, Dre
don't
Day.
forget the knitting nationals. You know, the
See, now
knitting
you know what I'm
nationals.
talking about, Uncle Bill. I ain't mean to
Yeah.
derail. Go ahead. This basketball. Go ahead.
Hilarious.
Y'all
Oh,
talk,
Hilarious.
I
talk
gotta
brackets
honor
right quick.
this super chat, Skywalker. Nate sent me another $5
You know
super
what,
chat to
Nate? Go to
get
hell,
you up
Nate.
out of here. So now I gotta get you up out of here. Dre, since we
What's up?
know the women's tournament, right? We already know who the number one seeds are: is UCLA, is South Carolina, is Texas, and UConn. I think UConn's gonna win it all, but I think Texas could give them a run. I really do. I'm really high on Texas, especially after I seen them whip South Carolina like how they did.
They defense is elite. Like the defensive matchup between Connecticut and Texas is going to be insane if they was to meet. Because I mean, obviously we know UConn is probably going to be, probably going to be the number one, because I've been seeing a lot of people saying that UCLA should be the number one because
their strength of schedule,
and all of that. And I get it, but if we just going off of past history, I still wouldn't give them the overall number one seed because they have a history of choking when it matters the most. So I'm not gonna say I'm not sold on UCLA, but as far as the number one overall team going into the tournament, it's the team that's the defending national champs. It's UConn. They are they're last of the dying breed. So for me, they're the number one overall seed. Miss me with that whole, they playing the Big East, yada yada yada. They would still be undefeated if they was in the SEC. Would the games be difficult? Would they absolutely. But as long as that man is on that sideline, as long as
Mr. Auriemma,
in that sideline, I'm gonna have faith in UConn. So yeah, there you have it.
And AZ Fudd is playing out her mind. Let's act like she's not playing out her mind right now. She really is. So
and
again,
they stacked.
Yeah,
it's not
they're
just
a deep team.
They got a bench, and that's why
they're
I
a deep team. Yeah, UConn Huskies are a really deep team. What do you think, South Carolina, man? They've been really erratic the past couple of weeks. I understand they're still going to be good, and they don't have to see LSU again, unless they make it to the Final Four. Because LSU's not going to be in their region,
right?
And they're another team, LSU. Where you think? How far you think LSU get? You think they get to the Elite Eight at least? Elite Eight?
Probably. They're probably going Sweet 16, Elite 8, depending on who they go up against. Like just like you, I'm so looking forward to seeing what these brackets is going to look like. Because I'm going to be multitasking tonight. Because obviously you see me in the USA shit, so I'm ready for the game later on tonight. With
the Dominican and USA. Yeah, I'm ready for that too. We could take the Dominicans. If the Venezuelans could knock out the Japanese, we could knock out the Dominican Republic. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
I've been speaking with my Dominican bros that I grew up with. I already told them we could be friends right now, but as soon as that clock hit 8, we at war. Don't hit me up until this game is over. I'm like, cause y'all talk heavy shit, which y'all should. Y'all team is
stacked. It's a major league team.
That's
Dominican Republic. That's an all-star team.
Like that's a
Let's call
all
it what it is.
team.
I got a serious question. I got a serious question.
What's up?
What kind of panties do you think they have on while they're playing? Thongs, granny panties, or the
Oh,
boy shorts. What kind? What kind?
oh,
Probably boy shorts because they want to be comfortable. They're athletes,
Okay.
Skywalker, so they're not
Okay.
running around in panties and thongs.
I just wonder,
I'm
that's one of
assuming
those.
boy shorts.
That's
I think
that's
some of them probably are in thongs. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I think so too. But a lot of men
some of them
probably
are.
think that. You know what I mean? Do you think a lot of men that's what they're thinking while they're watching it? They ain't paying attention to the.
Listen. Let's not be naive here. Yes, ultimate supporter of women's basketball. But obviously, we know there's some eye candy out
I'm
there.
just
You know
joking.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
just fucking with y'all, but I guess
I'm not fucking with you. I'm
listen,
dead ass serious. I'm
listen,
dead ass.
serious. I'm serious and joking around.
No,
Because
I'm
you
dead
have people
serious.
like Dejanay Carrington, she's a beautiful woman, you know what I mean? And I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm gonna tell you this. There was one on Chicago Sky they were talking that, because what's the name was on there, talking about her all the time, but it was another one. I
Who?
forgot. I think she was a guard or something. Yeah, she
And
was
she
beautiful too.
played for
I
Chicago?
forgot her name. Maybe that was the name, but she was way finer than what's her name? Angel Reese. Angel Reese was just known. But
And it's
you know
somebody
what I'm
that played
saying?
for Chicago?
Yeah.
This
Are you
But
talking about Izzy? Izzy was
it might have
pretty
been.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
It was the same time that it was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It was about, but she don't play there no more. You know what I mean?
He might be
It was
talking
all
about
the
Dana Evans. He might be talking about
okay.
Dana
It
Evans.
might have
Yeah,
been,
Dana
but
Evans is
I ain't
pretty
gonna
too.
lie.
Yes.
He said
I ain't
guard.
gonna lie.
Yeah, he
I
did
didn't
say
watch
guard.
it. I didn't watch it. I think it was a guard. I didn't watch it until Caitlin Clark got in there. But we're watching her, which I still think, you know what I mean, she might be the best thing to happen to the WNBA. Whether it's not financial wise, but I don't think I'm not saying she's the best player, but she's the best thing to happen to the NBA, WNBA. You can't say that.
No,
You know
no,
what I
no, no.
mean? Because
I'm not gonna be naive and sit here and say that she didn't play a part. She played a huge part, and I thank her for
yeah.
that. My only issue is, and my only grief is when you have her stands with this whole she's the greatest thing and she's this and she's that. The young girl hasn't proved nothing yet. She hasn't proved nothing yet. Like, is she is she one of the top players in the league? Absolutely, she is. But is she the best player in the league? That's a flat out no. There's plenty
No,
of players.
I didn't say that. I used to troll BD about it. You know what I mean? Because I don't
Yeah, because
dislike
I'm a Caitlin
Angel
Clark
Reese.
fan.
I don't dislike Angel Reese.
Oh
You
no,
know what I mean?
I love Caitlin,
No,
but her stands make it very difficult.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, I used to troll him. I used to fuck around and say that she was the best. I knew she wasn't, but I used to troll BD. But my thing is that's the only reason why I watched it. When I seen it, I don't know the names, but now that I've seen it and I'm waiting for her to come back. And last year I didn't watch it because she was hurt. You know what I mean? But if she's playing, I'm gonna put my eyes on it more often. And shit, I do pay attention to other players like Chelsea Gray when she was a little bit all right. You know what I mean? Now she ain't. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Easy on that. That's the
there's
point
a
guard right there. Be
yeah,
easy there.
there's damn, I forgot her name. Fuck, I
Who?
forget some weird name, Iguana or Aguale or some shit like that. Fuck, I don't know.
Arike. She played for Dallas. She
There
played with
you
Pacers.
go,
Yeah,
Arike. She was
Ogumbo
raw. You know what I'm
Bonwali.
saying? Gumwale,
ABD, I
Arike
sent
was
you
raw.
another cash app, bro.
Hey, you know
Oh, I'm
what?
sorry.
I'm gonna
You
miss
know what?
everybody. I'm gonna miss
I'm sorry,
Hey,
everybody.
man.
listen,
Hold
you know
on.
what? I'm gonna
I'm
drop
gonna
you. You
miss
know what? I'm
everybody.
gonna go take your
Living in a
keys right
hateful
now. Let me go
world,
take
send
your
me straight
keys.
to
Let me take
Yeah,
your keys.
heaven. Living in a
I'm gonna go
hateful
take your
oh
keys
world,
right
wow.
send me
now. I'm
straight to
gone.
Skywalker, you know
I'm
heaven.
you
out of
gotta
here.
go.
Living in a hateful
$5,
world,
bro.
send me
Nay.
straight to
Yep.
heaven.
I
See
like this.
you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at
Yeah,
the
she
crossroads.
gets rid of
Yeah, I tell you that.
Skywalker all the
I'll come
time
back
and
though.
they
So
sings. So
I like
$5
that. I like
for
that.
Skywalker. My audio on it. I'll be
oh
back.
yeah, we got bounties over here, Dre Day. We get people up out of here. People send the cash up and people got to go.
She did Bone Thugs. I like that.
Yeah. Nate could sing actually. Like Nate could really sing for real.
Yeah, remember
Oh, I
when we
meant
did
to
the
ask you why I
stereotypes?
got you right here. I'm sorry, Mr. Bill. Just let me ask Dre this.
No,
What do you
go.
think about TCU and Olivia Miles? How far you think TCU go? How far you think Miss Miles could take them?
I think Sweet 16, they out of there.
Shit, I ain't think they would get past the second round. TCU.
Now those are
That's
gonna be
just my-
that's gonna be cakewalks for them. Like those top. I mean, again, it all boils down to what their seed is gonna be, because they're either gonna be a 2 or a 3. Obviously, we know they're not gonna be number 1, but
right. I think they'll be a 3 because they lost in their tournament to
sometimes losing in that tournament don't really mean much. It don't. Like, look at South Carolina. They still gonna be a number 1, even though they
they're
lost.
still gonna be a number 1 seed.
They're still gonna be a number 1. They're gonna be.
But they lost to Texas, though. It's
Yeah,
not like they lost to another number 1 seed, so it's a little different dynamic.
Right,
there.
right. I'll say this: Michigan gonna surprise a lot of people.
You think so?
Michigan.
My sleeper team was gonna be Ohio State. Not Ohio State, Iowa State. Excuse me.
Listen, I would love it. I
think Audie Crooks could carry them to a Sweet 16, at least that. I think she's good enough to get them to a Sweet 16.
And that's all she'll do. I don't see them getting. I don't see them getting out of the Sweet 16. I think anything below that would be a huge disappointment for them. But if she can just get into the Sweet 16, kudos. But if they do anything below that, it's a complete failure. It's a complete.
What about the Hawkeyes, the Iowa Hawkeyes? How far you think they go? Sweet 16 maybe, or second round they get up out of here?
Sweet 16. Sweet 16.
Yeah, I know, the post Caitlin Clark Iowa Hawkeyes have been getting a lot of burn.
I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to see how these brackets look, man. I'm so looking forward to seeing where these teams line up.
Yeah, the show start at 9:00. It's Selection Sunday. It's today.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought it started at 9. I thought it started at 8.
Okay, well, I got 9:00, or maybe that's the men. The women is at 8:00.
Yeah, I think
the women first, right?
No. See that? Yeah, nah. The ladies should be last because they've been holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
And for all y'all who don't know, I'm sorry, Dre, I didn't mean to cut you off. This link, this banner at the bottom of the live, that's for Mr. Bill, for Uncle Bill, to help him out. All of us need to donate a little bit so we can help our uncle out, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Any donation to that link, man, it would be greatly appreciated, y'all. So let's go with that. But yeah, the ladies tournament is going to be far more compelling than the men, and I can't wait for the ladies. I'm waiting for my homie Miss D to come up here. Usually Miss D come up here. I ain't shout her out yet, but usually when I invoke her name, she comes and she could give us a little bit more, because she's a huge South Carolina fan. My homie Miss D.
And a
you perfect know who Miss D is, right? From on KSAP side.
I might know who she is. I might know who she is. The name rings a bell.
Yeah, Miss D, 6 Women's Sports. I mess with KSAP side a lot. All the women be over there. With Bro Claude and all of them.
And they're doing a great job too.
Keisha, they do a great job. Yeah,
absolutely.
Bro Claude, Keisha, and all of them for Players Club and all that. Yeah, I mess with them. They're my people. They came over here for me Super Bowl Sunday when I was doing the Super Bowl. They were all over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were over here when I was calling the AFC NFC championship game too. So shout out to them over there, man.
Oh yeah, those are my people. Salute to them, definitely.
Yeah, shout out to them over there. But yeah, I'm excited like you for the women's tournament. Not so much the men.
I mean, I'm gonna watch. I'm a basketball fan, but to sit here to be on some, I can't wait to see where Duke gonna be at and where Arizona gonna be at. Nah.
Yeah, really. I mean, Arizona's the only thing compelling for me about the men's tournament, and they only compelling to me because LeBron James' son is on there as a red shirt. He not even playing. You know what I'm saying? So
I forgot he even went to Arizona.
yeah, he's on Arizona. He's a red shirt. They red shirted him though,
They
so
redshirted him?
he won't
I
be
ain't
playing till next year.
Okay. You learn something new every day because I damn sure ain't know that.
Yeah, Mr. Bryce Young. Bryce James, excuse me.
Right.
I said Bryce Young. I'm thinking Carolina.
LeBron
Damn.
James' son is a red shirt. That means he's a walk-on, right? He wasn't even.
No. He's not a walk-on. They just redshirted him, meaning he won't play until next year.
Oh, why not?
That's all redshirting means is that you hold out for your freshman year and they play you next year.
Why not?
So as a
play-
sophomore, he'll be playing Mr.
not?
Bryce James.
Why not play the first year?
I don't know why they redshirted him, but Arizona's an already stacked team. That's probably why they redshirted him, because he ain't have a spot to play. They already stacked. There's 3 NBA players on that Arizona Wildcat team right now that's going to get drafted.
Yeah, if you're not gonna get no burn, you might as well just sit out.
Yeah, you're not going to get no burn. You might as well just
They
sit
need to
down.
go-
He wasn't going to get no burn. Again, they got
need
3
to go,
NBA
they need to
players
go
on that team.
to they need to go to they have to do at least 2 years at the least in college.
Because
That
you can only play a certain many years in college, right?
Well, you only supposed to be eligible 4 years, but after COVID, they made it 5 years. But now it done got so messy. You got guys in there 6 years, 7 years. Like, it's crazy work now.
Isn't there a guy in there like 7, 8 years or something right now?
Yeah, you got a guy in there that play on Louisville that's 7 years in. How you in college basketball for 7 years? Like, who does that?
It was somebody
crazy.
Or maybe he's getting a doctorate, or
It was somebody
he's a doctor or something.
It was just
Maybe he needs
recently.
Or
to
he's
give
really
up and get
dumb.
another job.
It was somebody that got drafted and then went back
Yeah.
to college.
Yeah, somebody who got drafted and went back to college. Yeah, what's this dude name? The guy that used to coach Kentucky. What's his name? The coach Calipari, I think his name is. He was complaining
John
about that. Like,
Calipari?
how you let this guy? Yeah, how you let this guy get drafted and then come back to college and play is ridiculous. And I'm with him. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So that's what I was gonna ask. So you think if you go pro, you should not be able to come back and be eligible to do
Nah, hell no, Uncle Bill. Hell no.
to play
No.
college?
Hell
You
no.
going to the draft. The point of you going to the draft is like, yo, I'm done with my collegiate performance. I think I'm ready for the next level.
Right.
I think if your dumbass want to do that, you shouldn't be able to you know what I mean?
Go backwards
Yeah.
and play
Even
with
if you
lesser.
just-
And I'm not saying
if
they're
you
lesser,
declare,
but
you
they
know what I'm
are.
saying? All right, you declare, motherfucker, we're gonna kick your ass out of fucking school. That's what I do. You want to declare?
Well, maybe
Yeah, I'm
he
not-
could continue his education, but to play collegiately, no.
Right.
I don't agree with that. No.
Exactly, big dog. That's exactly what I agree with. Like, if you want to come back to school to finish your education and get your degrees or whatever, by all
Right.
means.
I'm cool with that.
Back
Yeah.
on the basketball court?
I
Oh,
go
no,
for
no,
that.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I go for that.
Yeah. I think
I'll go
that's
for that.
silly as hell.
How about in baseball? Do they do that in baseball too?
No.
Where you can go back and forth? From
I know in baseball, not college, but their minor league system, they do that. Like if a player came up, like a player got injured and they're on their way to returning, they may do some games with like their AAA team or AA team.
But even
I'm like,
that's professional though. The minor leagues in baseball is still
mean-
professional. It's not
Yeah, that's-
collegiate. It's a
Right.
separation.
BD. So listen,
Yes.
I come to my computer, right? And guess what's playing?
What's that?
Trash ass Michael Jordan airballing. Son of a bitch. How beautiful is the internet? You know what I mean? Go ahead,
Michael
my bad.
Jordan
I
is
ain't
not. I
mean-
know you're not a Jordan
Hey.
fan, but Jordan is not trash, bro.
Oh well, my
It's
bad.
not
Okay, my
trash.
bad. My bad. My
It's
bad.
not
My bad.
trash, Skywalker.
Okay,
I hate to
and
break
and the
it to
air
you.
ball you're talking about is probably a dunk he started at the freaking half court line. Or something.
Do you want me to get on my computer and show
Michael
you? I'll show
Jordan
you.
is one
It
of the
was-
goats, bro.
It was
I
more
know
than
you don't
one.
want
It
to
was-
say
oh, there
that,
goes-
but
there
he's
goes-
a
there
goat.
goes another one.
not
There goes-
one of. Not
Yeah,
one of.
No, I say
There's
one
another
of
air
because
ball.
in basketball, see, this is just my personal opinion. There is no GOAT in basketball because I can make a case for about 8 different guys. right?
Will
On why
Chamberlain.
they're the GOAT. In order to be the GOAT, there shouldn't be a debate. Like in boxing, there's no debate. Muhammad Ali's the GOAT, and that's it. In hockey, there's no debate. Wayne Gretzky's the GOAT, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? See, in
Wayne
basketball, I could say LeBron is the GOAT. I could say Kareem is the GOAT. I could say Magic's the GOAT. I could make a GOAT case for Tim Duncan. I could make a GOAT case for Kobe Bryant, right?
Man,
There's so many people. There's people I could make a GOAT case for that I can't sit here and unanimously say this person's the GOAT in basketball.
LeBron is the GOAT.
Yeah, but it's subjective is what I'm saying. The fact that I could debate you on why LeBron is the GOAT, and I could tell you Tim Duncan's the GOAT. And I have a real case why Tim Duncan's the GOAT. I could tell you why Wilt Chamberlain's the GOAT. And I have a real legit case on why Wilt Chamberlain's the GOAT. Bill Russell, there's other players that I could make a GOAT case for.
Hold on, I got to rewind that. This man free throw from the free throw line? Oh, man, don't listen. All y'all join. Don't y'all ever say nothing about LeBron. God damn it! Don't y'all? You know,
listen, Jordan. You can make a GOAT case for Jordan, bro. Period. I don't care what you say. Jordan is in that conversation.
I'm gonna watch this.
But just me personally, I don't think there's a basketball GOAT because there's too many other players I could make a GOAT case for. And if I could make a GOAT case for you, then and there's no like anonymity or just one person I could make a case for. There's 8-9 guys I could make a GOAT case for in basketball. So how is Jordan the only GOAT? How is LeBron the only GOAT when I could debate on who's better? See, like for me to be the GOAT, there can't be a debate. Like in hockey, Gretzky's the fucking GOAT, even though Ovechkin got more goals than Gretzky. But nobody's gonna ever say Alex Ovechkin is the GOAT of hockey, even though he scored more goals than Gretzky. Nobody's ever gonna say that. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, we can argue all day about the basketball GOAT. That's why I say there is no basketball GOAT, just like there's no football GOAT, right? I could make a case for Jerry Rice, and I could make a case for Lawrence Taylor. I could make a case for Tom Brady, right? I could make a case for Jim Brown. Like, there's so many people I could make a GOAT case for that there's no uniformity to it. And for me to have a GOAT, it has to be a uniformity to it. Like, I'll give you an example. In gymnastics, right? Simone Biles is the fucking GOAT, and there's no debate in that.
None.
In swimming, Michael Phelps is the GOAT. There's no debate in that. In track, Usain Bolt is the GOAT. Sprinter, there is no debate in that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no if I could debate it, then there is no GOAT. Period. That's just my personal opinion.
The GOAT of ping pong.
I don't know who the GOAT of ping pong is. Maybe it's some Chinese person.
That probably sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right.
Wing Chun.
Wing Chun.
Yeah, Wing Chun. Chung Lee, maybe. I'll go for Chung Lee for the GOAT of ping pong. She's the GOAT of ping pong and Street Fighter. How about that?
And then there's always Hung Lo.
Right, and it's the IP man too. Let's not leave him out. I'm pretty sure he played some ping pong with his Wing Chun style. I'm saying. But yeah, the whole GOAT thing, it drives me crazy, especially with the basketball stuff, because people say LeBron this and people say Jordan that. And statistically, LeBron is better than Jordan statistically, but Jordan got 6 titles and 6 MVPs. Like, it's hard.
Go by rings, though, like Bill Russell.
LeBron versus Warriors in the playoffs. 31 points, 8.5 assists, 10.9 rebounds.
Listen, I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron Skywalker. LeBron got 40K points with 10,000 rebounds and 10,000 assists. Nobody's ever catching that statistically. Nobody's ever getting to that. Ever. Ain't nobody ever getting to that. Nobody's ever going to have that kind of stat line for a career. 40K points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. Nobody's coming close to that. Right? But here's the thing. Let's talk a little history. You know how people say Jordan went 6-0 in the finals, right? He got 6 final MVPs. Well, here's a little history lesson for you. John Havlicek went 8-0 in the finals. He never lost the finals, but I don't hear people throwing him in the GOAT conversation. That man got 8 rings and never
you got
lost the
what?
final.
Then you had Bill Russell had what, 9 in a row or something like that.
I thought
Yeah, Bill
he
Russell
was
had
good.
8 in a row. He got 11
8 in a
total.
row. Yeah,
Yeah, I
11
thought
total.
that's why I was gonna say I thought Bill Russell was the GOAT
Coach.
of basketball just by rings.
Yeah, I mean Bill
Yeah, that's
Russell.
why I don't
Yeah,
be-
that's
that's
and
why I
see,
don't
and
go
that's
by
my whole
rings.
issue. The fact that I could debate you on Bill Russell and Michael Jordan tells me that there can't be a GOAT because
He's
I can
got-
still have that debate. I'm not supposed to be able to
They'll
have
say
the
you're
debate.
crazy though.
It's supposed to be
BD,
just one person and not
BD,
supposed to be
you
a debate
know,
about it.
you know they'll say you're crazy though if you put him in it. You know what I
Why?
mean?
You can't discount 11 rings. See, here's the problem
That's
people have.
but
They
this
take
the
errors,
thing,
right?
BD.
Because
But
because
it
Bill
only
Russell played
matters.
in the 50s and 60s, they say,
Yes.
oh, he didn't have no competition. He was playing
Yes.
plumbers
So
and shit like that. No, they weren't athletes. Of course they were athletes. You think Elgin Baylor wasn't an athlete? You think Jerry West wasn't an athlete? You think Oscar Robertson wasn't an athlete? Like, what are y'all talking about?
So
They
BD,
just
this is
do
what I'm
that
saying.
so they could
only
prop
use
their
it.
guy up.
They only use it when it's Jordan. Oh, Jordan the 6-0. He never lost. But then when you bring up like what you said, if I bring up Bill Havlicek, you know what I mean? Oh man, but you talking about rings? They always talking about rings. This me. I like Jordan. I just like I talk shit about Jordan. They just like to put Jordan up like he's never lost anything. You know what I mean? They forget he went 1-9 or 1-8 in the playoffs before Scottie Pippen got there. They just forget that part. They forgot he got swept twice in the playoffs before he even won. People just forget that part.
No,
That's
I don't
why I
forget, but
give.
you gotta
That's
keep
why
in
I
mind,
give so much.
Skywalker,
Fans don't forget.
basketball is a team sport. I've
don't
never
I
seen
understand
any
that, but they
basketball
don't.
team win
Hold
with
up,
just one
BD.
superstar.
BD, hold up. They don't say that until it comes to like someone like Jordan. If anything that Jordan lost, oh, it's a team sport. But when he wins, it's all Jordan. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But let LeBron go to the finals his very first time, at 21 years old, his very first time, and get swept with a whole bunch of bums that y'all probably can name them, but who can name who he went to the fucking finals with the first time? Nobody. Now all of a
Well,
sudden
I could tell you,
he's
it was
trash. You know what I
Booby
mean? But
Gibson, it was Ilgauskas, it was
I know that,
Anderson Varejao,
and I just
it
said
was
y'all two
Larry
can probably do it.
Hughes.
Larry Hughes, yes, I know that. Me, you, and him can probably, but most of the people that they say, quote unquote, think that they won't remember that. You know what I mean? But yet they put that all on LeBron. But yet when Jordan was getting swept out the damn the playoffs, not the finals, but swept out the playoffs. That wasn't Jordan's fault. He had a trash team. He had his team was trash. You see the difference. You see the what I'm saying? Why is
Right.
it good when what I'm saying? It's all good when LeBron. It's all right when Jordan does it, but when LeBron does it, LeBron sucks. But you can't name y'all two can, but a lot of people can't name who the hell was on that Cleveland team when they went to the finals the very first time when LeBron got there.
Right. You got to be a
Same
real
thing.
fan to know about
Yeah,
that
same
first
thing.
Cleveland
Same
team.
thing. Probably yes. Same thing. Probably for Jordan. Yes, I can say same. But they don't give Jordan the pushback. LeBron made it to the finals. Jordan got swept twice in the playoffs. But they don't add that up. They don't even care about that when that happens. You know what I mean? So that's
Well,
why I be
you
getting
always
pushback.
gonna have the Jordan LeBron debate because, in my opinion, you could flip flop them. You could put Jordan 1 and LeBron 2, or you could put LeBron 1 and Jordan 2. They're so easily flip flop because of their accomplishments and what they have done. But my thing is how you leave out Kareem. You could put Kareem in the number 1 spot too. This man also has 6 MVPs and
Yeah.
6 NBA final rings, right? The man dominated a whole decade. The 70s, Kareem dominated the 70s
Not just
by
that,
himself.
Listen.
they
Say what you
named
want
the
to
hook
say.
shot after that guy. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, the sky hook was a cheat code.
Yep.
It's a cheat code.
Listen,
And I tell people this all the time. And Victor Wembanyama, he went to Hakeem Olajuwon school, right, to learn the dream skate. If he goes to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and asks him, teach me the sky hook, One, that adds 10 years to his career, and two, who's stopping him? If Wembanyama learns how to do a sky hook, you can forget it. It's over. You can forget it. It's over because the sky hook was a cheat code anyway. Kareem 10 feet in, you couldn't stop that shot, and he could do it with both hands on both sides of the court. He had a left-handed sky hook and a right-handed sky hook, and once he got in the lane, there was nothing you could do with that shit. So Wembanyama is 7'5". He learned a sky hook. Who's blocking that from 10 feet in? Who's blocking that shot? Nobody's blocking that shot from 10 feet in. Nobody's doing nothing with that.
7'5".
Yeah, the man is 7'5", Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'5".
Think about the reach, right? How high is that ball?
Listen,
Yeah, he's 7'5" with like a 9-foot wingspan. He don't even have to jump but 2 inches to dunk.
Yeah, you remember when they were talking about nobody can block Durant when he goes up for a shot because he's so tall. Then when his shot,
I remember that,
reaches his point. Listen, when his shot reaches his point, nobody can touch it. Imagine Victor Wembanyama like that. Ain't nobody gonna be able to block his shit. Can't nobody block Wemby shit now.
When he shoots a straight up jumper,
that's what I'm saying.
You put his hand, he don't even see your contest.
But listen,
he's so tall.
Even if they do that, white boy that's playing for Florida, I think so. Even if he does go to the NBA, he can't even jump, so he ain't gonna be able to. You know what I mean? So, it's gonna be. That's why I said we'll be able to
put it in the private. You got to come up here and put that in the private chat, so I could put that up. I can't put that up from here. Yeti, just so you know, just come in. You don't got to come on the stage, but you got to come in here so you could get on the private chat, and I could pull that up. And CC, what's good with you, mama? Appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate that. And all y'all, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Shooting y'all shit. That's what this is about, man. We here to talk a little bit of shit, talk a little bit of sports, and have fun with this shit because it's so much downer stuff on YouTube. Like, we need some upper stuff on YouTube, something, to get us going, something positive, right? We hear so much negative shit every fucking day. Like, we need some positive shit going on up here sometimes. So thank y'all for being positive and respectful. I appreciate that.
Pardon my sports ignorance, but do the girls still use a smaller ball?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Same size hoop.
Same size hoop. Same height hoop too. The men's and the women's hoop are the same height. There's no difference in height. It's just the balls are different. The women's ball is small.
Balls are different, and the 3-point line is closer. Everything's closer.
What do you think about raising the hoop now that these people are 7'5"?
No, because then you mess up their shot if you raise the hoop.
Yeah,
you raise the hoop or lower the hoop, you're going to mess up these people's shot. They need to leave the hoop how it is.
When they invented women's basketball, they should have lowered the hoop in the beginning anyways. You know what I mean?
So they could dunk, right?
Anything. Just like whatever. Like dunk, more exciting. Yeah. Like, I guess, yeah. The layups would look more like better. You know what I mean? I don't know, to me. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But yeah.
Well, I don't think they need to lower the hoops at all. I think it's coming, Skywalker. There's gonna come. Listen, let me tell you. Look, it's a matter of time before you get a woman out here that's dunking on other chicks. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
You got multiple women. You got multiple. Like look at like this. How much people you think can dunk in the NBA right now? How much people
in the WNBA or I think NBA, everybody could dunk NBA. In the NBA.
Okay, so then you got everybody that can dunk in the NBA. People might get tired of all the dunking, so that's why sometimes they're more excited with all the skills, right? Now in the WNBA, you don't get that. All you can do is get all the sloppy. Some might be skillful, some might have some dribbling skills, but then you get all that sloppy shit. So you might as well put some excitement in it. You know what I mean? Make it where not just one or two people can dunk.
I don't agree with lowering the rim though.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when they first started. I told you what they should have been doing, cooking.
Yeah, we know you want them to cook, but If
Man,
we
it's
had
so
to
good though,
depend
man.
on
When
them
they
to
eat,
cook, we all be
listen, when
throwing up. I'm pretty sure a lot of these women
Yeah,
can't cook
man,
to save their
well,
lives.
a lot of them
okay,
can't.
well, that's the problem.
That's why they need to learn.
They're trying to train to play basketball. You know what I mean?
Instead of making nice meatloaf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
should
not
be
fit to
training
make
their
no. Can you
hands.
picture Enrique Ogunbowale making
Y-
somebody some
Yes,
meatloaf?
yes,
I cannot.
Yes, yes.
yes. I can,
Yeah,
yes,
I
I can,
can't.
yes.
I can't
Now,
see Breonna Stewart making somebody meatloaf or Brittany Griner making somebody meat.
n-
No, I wouldn't even
someone like
touch
Brittany
Brittany Griner
Griner,
food with a 10-foot pole.
someone like
Ain't no
Brittany
way I eat
Griner,
her
she just
cooking.
needs to. Someone like Brittany Griner, she needs to.
Just play with
I don't
the
want to say.
NBA.
Yeah, nah, yeah,
Nah,
that's
she
what she
couldn't play
is.
in the NBA.
She is a man. She is a
That
man.
that's the
She's
part
a
I
She
know.
man.
couldn't play in the
She's a
NBA.
man.
She
She's a
still got
man.
girl parts. She may
No,
want to
no,
be a
she
man
doesn't.
all she want, but she
Listen,
still got
no,
girl
no,
parts.
listen,
She would
because
get
listen,
killed in the
hold up,
NBA.
hold up, BD. Listen, YouTube will flag a trans man, with their chest cut off.
Right.
You know what I mean? She over there playing basketball with the NBA players. You know what I mean? With her shirt cut off on the pool side. Yeah, she a man. Ain't no scars. Where the scars at?
Yeah, she
No,
ain't
they
no
ain't that
man
little.
though. She wasn't born a man.
No,
She
she
may
ain't
want
that
to be a
little.
man. She may take all the hormone stuff to be. If you listen to her talk, she sounds like a man now
She
from
said
all
she
the
was a
hormone
daddy.
shots.
She
You
said
think
she was a daddy.
Yeah, she's not a man. She would get killed in the NBA.
She
Even
you
did,
think
prime Brittany Griner would get killed in the NBA.
she did say she wanted to play DeMarcus Cousins in a one-on-one. I
Right.
remember
Yeah, and she did say she would crush them, and she
that.
did.
That was a
You know what
lie.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
I
lie.
know
Right.
that.
That was a lie. And I love BG, but chill
What's
out.
that? What's
Yeah.
that Australian bitch? What's her name? What's her name?
Let's
Liz
Liz
Cambridge.
Campbell. Liz Cambridge, right? She was getting mad. She was getting mad at I'm not gonna say he's no, no, I'm not. I don't want to put the man down, but he ain't no NBA player. He used to be a D1 player or some shit like that, but he don't. But it's like someone that probably goes to a gym that's pretty good. You know what I mean? She lost to
Right.
him. Shit, the one bitch, the white bitch that played against the high schoolers. She got mad and threw the basketball at the little young kid. Know what I mean? You didn't see that?
Nah, I ain't see that.
What's
Who
the
you
name?
talking about?
Brianna? Might have been Brianna Stewart. Yeah, y'all need to look it up. Look it up. If y'all look it up, I don't know the name of it. Her,
Yeah, it
but
wasn't Breonna
she's
Stewart though.
she's
I
a
know it
she's a
wasn't her.
superstar. Damn, there was a white bitch. You know what I'm saying? She's like I guess she's a star in the WNBA, right? And she was up against high schoolers, 17, 16-year-olds, locking her ass down, and she got mad and threw the ball at them.
I know Lexi Brown was playing a little D1 dude, and she
No,
got
yeah,
her little behind spanked by
yeah,
a D1 dude, Lexi
It was
Brown. But Lexi Brown pretty. She's
it's a
still
girl.
pretty
yeah.
to me.
It's the girl that played for the
It was a
Sparks.
white girl.
It's a
It's a
girl.
white girl.
It's a
That I'm
girl that
talking
played
about.
for the Sparks. I think her name is what is it? Sarah Ashley something. And she was a rookie. She was a rookie this year. She was playing open gym against dudes, just thinking they could beat her, and washed every one of them. They damn near was
Really?
on the floor trying to catch their breath.
Listen, there's
yeah, but were
outliers.
they
There's
street guys or were
outliers.
they professional athletes?
No, but this is what I'm saying. There's outliers. You feel me? There's outliers because shit. Hey, listen, you say what you want to say, but I ain't letting one of the bitches beat me in the goddamn basketball game. I don't care if they
Oh no,
WNBA players. They
If I
better sit
played
their
them, I
ass
was
out
going
there.
hard. I might
They better
lose,
sit
but
their ass out there. No, I'm not gonna lose to them. I refuse to lose to a woman. Know what I mean? Damn that. Know what I mean? Shit. Especially if
Damn
man,
that.
listen. I'm not the best basketball player, but I don't play like don't get it twisted. When I was playing basketball, there's some college girls that came out there a couple times hooping. There's this one little black girl that came out there. She like she looked like AI out there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like a little mini Kyrie. You feel me? But I'm not gonna let her whoop me. You know what I mean? Got me fucked up. I fouled her ass, but you know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
now
Call the
you said
police on
now you said whoop you. So
Nah, I
whoop
wouldn't
you
let it be.
mean
Nah,
like,
I'm not gonna
like
say. I'm not
you
gonna say
kick
they.
down your
I'm
leg.
talking.
You can
I'm
still
talking.
lose, but not get
Listen,
kicked
okay.
down your leg.
I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose to him. But listen, I'm not gonna say that because you know, I'm the type that I'll let you shoot, and you know, a lot of them girls can shoot real good. You know what I mean? So that's how they'll have to kill me is in the shot. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I've lost a lot of games by letting people shoot threes because I don't like doing that. I don't like playing like that. I like the
Oh, you don't want to play
I
no
like
defense on the perimeter, huh?
no, I will. Once I start seeing that that's all you're gonna do, then I'm a you know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
Steve Nash. You don't play no defense.
Yeah, you don't play no
Huh?
defense. He
No,
got that
that's not what I'm
Olay
saying.
defense, the
What I'm
Mexican
saying is
Manador
that
defense, because he's a
when I'm
Mexican, so you
playing
know
one
he
on
carries a
one,
cape and he just go
nah, when I
Olay.
play one on one, I like to play. You know what I mean? I like to play. You know what I mean? Come, you know what I'm saying? Turn around. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. Just don't stand there and shoot. You feel me? Like that's all I'm saying. Once you start shooting, and once I see that, then I'm gonna lock it down. You're gonna have to bring it in. You know what I mean? I don't mind playing defense, but it's just when I don't know. That's just the way I am. I guess if we ain't playing, like especially if I'm playing for money, then all right, I'm gonna lock your ass. Well, you ain't getting no 3-pointers, nothing. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing easy. I'm gonna
All
fire
right,
you and all too.
so Dre Day, my question for you is this: who you got in the championship game for the women?
Hey, but
UConn
before
versus
y'all
who? 'Cause
go,
I know you're gonna say
hey,
UConn.
I'm
And
gonna get up out of here.
yeah, I'm
I'm
about.
gonna get up out of here because I'm about to start a stream. But I
All right,
appreciate you for having me up, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
all right, Skywalker, you take it easy, my
All right,
brother.
all right. Nice meeting you, Dre. All right,
Nice
Uncle
meeting
Bill.
you
I'll
too,
see you
man.
later if you panel up.
I'll be
All
over in a bit.
All right, all right.
In a perfect world, that's why I'm so waiting to see how this bracket shit gonna play out. But let me just preliminarily give my hope for the national title game, a trilogy with UConn and South Carolina. That's my
Yeah, that would be really good. I
because
would like that too.
that one.
The story is compelling.
Yes, it's tied at 1. Remember, Gino
Mhm.
lost his first national championship in 2022, I think,
Right.
and it was against Dawn Staley.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, he got payback in blowout fashion. So why not have this trilogy and get this shit going? But again, it all boils down to how this bracket plays out because they could fuck around and have these two line up to play each other in the Final Four. And I'm so gonna hate that because that's not what I want. I want national title game, UConn, South Carolina. So
Well, South Carolina, they should be in the South region, right? And for their number one seed. Hold on, let me make sure I had, because I know UConn is gonna definitely be number one in the East.
Yeah, definitely.
I just had it pulled up.
And if they're both number one, then they would play last, right?
Yeah,
That's how they set it up.
In order for them to meet, it would have to start in the Final Four.
Yeah.
But that's
we
why
want to see it in the national championship game, not the Final Four.
Not the Final Four. That's not what we want. No.
Yeah, we want to see a South Carolina UConn national championship game. But I don't think that. I think it's still going to be UConn, but I just think I just got a Texas, man. I really think Texas could get over the hump this year.
I'm not even gonna debate you on that because if it's any other team that I can see that can give UConn a problem and definitely draw some blood and make them bleed, it will be Texas. It will definitely be Texas. Madison Booker, no joke. Harmon will get your ass on defense.
Madison Booker get right. Well, and speaking of Madison Booker, when she come out, where you think she lands in the W draft, Madison Booker? Is she a lottery pick?
Hell yeah, but she got 2 more years of eligibility left. I don't think
you don't see her coming out.
No. And especially what's going on in the W now. Why would you?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Nope. Stay right where you at. I mean, obviously, there's players like AZ, Lauren Betts, Olivia Miles. Their eligibility is done, so they gotta go to the W, which I'm hoping it's a season because you know what I'm saying. Like, I love going to see the Liberty play, and I'm trying to go to some games this year, so they better get it right.
Yeah. I grew up a Liberty fan. I'm from New York City, so I grew up a Liberty fan. Like my aunt used to work in Madison Square Garden. So when the Liberty first came around in 1997, it was Teresa Weatherspoon and Rebecca Lobo. I used to have, tickets to those games and all that. So that's how I got into the W from its inception.
Respect.
And
Same
I've
here.
been watching it ever since.
Respect. Same here. Same here, my brother. Same here. Same here.
Yeah, but you know, I watched college basketball, women's college basketball. I'm talking about Cheryl Miller, Nancy Lieberman. You know, when Long Beach State was a powerhouse in college basketball back in the days. That's how far I go back on the women's side. You understand what I'm saying?
You definitely told the age with that.
Yeah,
I wasn't around for them. I've heard of them, but I wasn't around for that. I just turned 40, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little older than you, sir. So I remember that stuff. Like, yeah, I remember that stuff. You know, watching Cheryl Miller, watching Nancy Lieberman,
great basketball.
Yeah, I mean, the women could ball, and I would love to see what a prime Cheryl Miller would be like today. That fascinates me. Like where her game was back then in the 80s, she would kill in today's women's basketball. Cheryl Miller would destroy a lot of these women, bro. Like people don't understand how really good Cheryl Miller really was, bro. You think Reggie Miller was good? Cheryl Miller was better than Reggie Miller.
Well, he always says that, and that's why I give him his respect. He know the deal. He know the deal.
Yeah, Cheryl Miller was really a monster, bro. Like in
certain, like when it comes to like siblings, especially in sports, especially in like the world of sports, like the celebrities that we know, usually the younger siblings is the ones that's better. But in that situation, when it comes to the Millers and the Mannings, the older sibling is better. Now everything else, it might be the younger sibling, because obviously with the Williams sisters, we know Serena. She'll even tell you, Venus even concede that Serena is better.
Right. I mean, Serena is better. Like, Serena's better.
Oh, yeah,
not saying that Venus is a bum. Venus was no bum at all, period. Venus is top 10 all time. But Serena you could make a GOAT case for Serena. It's a different dynamic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Venus was no chopped liver. No, she was not.
Venus was not chopped liver at all. But Serena, again, you could make a GOAT case for Serena. Yeah. Serena is like Steffi Graf, Navratilova level. Yeah, she's up there with them.
Venus had like health issues and stuff, so that's why she had to take a step back.
Right. But she's still qualifying for tournaments in her mid-40s. Like,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
It's crazy. That fact that she could still play competitive, she could still be competitive in her mid-40s, because tennis is a young person's game. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a young person game now.
It's a young person's game.
For her to still be able to do it, I salute her. I very much salute her. I enjoy watching her play.
And Miss D, I see you in here. You okay over there, Miss D?
Oh, hey everybody. Hey BD. Hey panel. How y'all doing?
We good. How are you, Miss D?
Okay.
Give me your take on the women's tournament. Who you got and how you see it playing out.
I won South Carolina, and I do want a rematch, but it's gonna be tough. You know, we'll see how UCLA do. Of course, you have Texas. You know, it depends on what Texas you get. Like when they played us, they were just hyped up, and you know, everybody was hitting their shots. They got some players back. They can give people problems, but it depends on what Texas show up. Also, we'll see how LSU do. Everybody keeps saying LSU, but we know what Jada and Lay, even though she left and went to the enemy, but we know what she can do. The key for them, we'll see how Flau'jae her mom says she top 5. Her mom says she winning in real life. She need to win on that court. We're gonna see.
Yeah, she got to put up a shut up Flau'jae at this point. Yeah, you talked all the stuff on social media. It's put up a shut up time for her now.
Right, because Raven might get that top 5. Talk about Raven, her and Tanaya might get that top 5 compared to her. So I want to see a rematch. I don't know.
Has gone up because I remember I said Raven's stock has actually gone up, because I remember when they was doing like the mock draft, they had Baby Girl in the second round. Now they talking about she in the first. She should have been in the first to begin with, but you know,
She would, yeah.
I'm
But
loving it
you know
though.
what? They want to
I'm
blame
loving it
Don.
though.
It's not Don. What happened? A lot of people don't know if you follow her story. In high school, she was just all that. You know, she was McDonald's, everything. She had that knee injury, and then they always say that physically you come back from the knee injury, but mentally it take a little while. I think her mental it took her a little while. Then you had the CC situation to get her shot back and get her confidence in shooting because she always could shoot,
Mhm.
but she had to get that confidence back. And once she
Right.
got that, she's okay. But yeah, look. I like Hannah. I like Rory. I like a lot of Kiki, but she's PG-1. She's the best point guard because she's only 5'8", but she would guard a girl 6'1", 6'2". They can't say that. Kiki don't even do that. So she's PG-1. I would still take her over Olivia. I mean Olivia too. I'm sorry, Olivia and not Hannah. I just say the Kiki. I would take her over them. I don't care. I would take her over them because her ability to guard bigger people, than
Mm.
what she is. So
Do you
yeah,
got a
forget the
sleeper
she.
team, Miss D? A team that could surprise you?
Sleeper team.
I'm going with Iowa State as my sleeper team because I think
Iowa
Audie Chris
State.
could at least get them to a Sweet 16, at least that.
That's not a sleeper. A sleeper team, BD, will be Elite Eight. I don't know. All these defense. That's why I can't pick her. All these defenses. I would pick a team like
Maybe
with the
Michigan.
combo guards, Louisville, because they can't score with anybody.
What about Michigan? Michigan looked good to me.
It depends. Like they're almost like Texas. It depends on which Michigan you get. It depends on what Michigan you get. They got to get hot. I think who else? I don't know. That'll be my pick for right now. I'm gonna go with Louisville.
I'm gonna go with Iowa State, Michigan.
They'll play defense.
And
They'll play defense. That's the only thing.
you know, I said because I really believe LSU gonna get to the Elite Eight, depending on what region they put them in. They're not gonna. What I do know, they're not gonna put LSU in the same region as South Carolina.
No, that's not
but
gonna
That's
happen.
what I do know.
They might have to play UCLA, and I don't know because they don't have any bigs. That's always a concern. They didn't get any bigs, and UCLA is pretty big. So
hey, UCLA
they have to really outrun a lot of
get
teams.
right now.
Yeah, so that's why I don't know if they can get to the league.
Yeah, if I'm a women's team, I don't really want to play UCLA for real.
Like the last 2 years, they lost the Elite Eight. They'll probably lose it again if they don't play their style. They have to play their style. They have to get up and down the court and use their speed. If they do that, yeah. But other than that, no. Because if they had to play you straight up, the tournament, they slow down. They have no bigs to guard UCLA. Their guards are big. So I don't know. They get there, but they ain't gonna get past UCLA if they have to play them again.
Okay, so who you got for the championship game, Ms. D? In your opinion,
I want South Carolina and UConn rematch.
See,
It could go either way. Like, sometimes when to smack Joyce Edwards, you got to be aggressive.
I'm sure that's what consensus want. They want that rematch.
Right.
Like if you watch when this bracket comes out. If
they need to put them in opposite things so they can meet in the championship game.
Yo, watch very closely when they do this bracket show, when they do this selection show, and let's just say in the perfect world, UConn and South Carolina is in two different regions, and they're in two different regions, and they line up on the opposite side. When they ask everybody who's their pick for the national title game, I guarantee you everybody says UConn and South Carolina. If they're not in the same bracket, everybody is going to say UConn and South Carolina for sure.
I don't want to see LSU. I don't think they're going to do that again. Hopefully they won't do that South Carolina LSU again.
Oh, say that again, Miss D. You breaking up on me.
I'm sorry. LSU in the South Carolina bracket. I don't want to see that anymore.
She said she want to see LSU and South Carolina in the same bracket. I don't think that's going to happen, though.
Yeah, they're not going to put LSU and South Carolina in the same bracket. That's not going to happen.
I don't think they're going to do that.
I tell you that right now. They're not going to do that. Because it kills the parity. They already done played 3 times this year. They're not going to have it where they play a fourth time.
Three? I thought it was
doubt
20.
seriously. I'm talking about LSU and South Carolina. Didn't they play like 3 times already?
I
They're
thought it
in
was just
both SEC, right?
yeah.
So I know they played twice in the regular season. Didn't they play in the tournament? And South Carolina beat them.
Mhm.
So they played 3 times.
In the SEC
Yeah, so
tournament.
for them to
No,
set
just
it up
twice.
for a fourth time,
Just
I
twice.
doubt they do that.
Yeah.
I mean, after 2
Third
losses,
time.
I wouldn't want to put them against each other again anyway.
Well, we're gonna need Flage to put up a shut up. So when I'm watching LSU, that's who I'm watching. My whole thing is Flage. Put up or shut up. You talked all that shit on the social media. Your mama came on the social media and talked all that stuff.
Her
You gotta put up or shut up now.
Her mother don't realize that the target that you put on your daughter's back.
Right.
Because what you've done is,
huge
okay,
target.
granted, you put a huge target on your back. What you've done is, and I know, listen, I know this is going to sound, it's not going to sound crazy for me because listen, I'm going to compare this to what happened with Shador in the NFL.
Right.
What she did.
You know, I'm a huge Shador supporter too, by the way.
Same here, but we got to be objective. The reason why he slipped in that draft was because of his father. We love
sure.
and we admire him. But for you to be a legend, for you to be an icon, and for you to say straight out, "Oh, we already got a list of teams that we don't want him playing for." Whoa. Them owners ain't sitting with that. Them GMs.
Well, you know what? I didn't have a problem with Deion doing that, and here's why. When Archie Manning did that for his sons, nobody complained. Archie Manning pretty much said, "Eli, you're not going to San Diego," and I ain't trying to hear none of that. So if he could do it for his son, you're not going to tell me Deion Sanders can't do it for his. Fuck out of here. And especially Deion is a GOAT. Archie Manning not no GOAT.
Damn sure not.
You talking about somebody who's the GOAT at their position. If he can't defend his son, who can? You telling me it's okay for Archie Manning to do it, but not okay for Deion Sanders? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that.
I'm with you on that. But even so, even with just the video itself, it was disgusting to watch. Like all that, she's winning in life. All these girls is winning in life. They all are. When they wake up the next morning, they winning in life.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to sit there and say, "Oh, they might have lost the game, but she winning in life." Oh, we got her lined up. So basically, that video, you living vicariously through your daughter. That's all.
Basically.
All that's telling me.
Yeah,
and
that is what's happening though.
And now you're about to embark into a league with grown women, and you're gonna say, "Oh, my daughter don't need the WNBA. The WNBA need her." Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No. So now what you've done is put a target on your daughter's head, because what's going to happen is hopefully there's a season this year, which I think it will. It may not start on time, but I think it will be a season. But that first game, whatever
they're gonna put Flage on her ass just to let her know, bitch, you here now.
She is going to have her welcome to WNBA moment.
Mm-hmm.
You best believe that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna put her on the floor and be like, "Yeah, you in the big time now. This ain't LSU, baby." Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I agree, because the W super physical. It's super physical. And
very physical.
They're not gonna be playing.
It's physical than the NBA.
Yeah, they're not gonna be playing with Flage like that.
They ain't gonna play no games. They're gonna. I would not be surprised if a lot of these teams have that video stored somewhere, and they're gonna use that for bulletin board material. Once she gets to the W, whatever team she get drafted to, all those other teams, they're gonna have that video somewhere in the archives waiting for when they play her, and they're gonna show that video.
Do you remember that? Remember how LeVar Ball was talking about how his son was all that?
I was going to use that example too.
And then
I was going to use that. I was going to use that example
he's
too.
He's not a star, but Patrick Beverly is a respected vet. Patrick Beverly showed him like, "Look, kid,
I remember that
I'm
game.
a veteran," and he bullied him.
I remember that game.
I don't want to see. Look, I don't want to see like a shoot, who are size? Not size, but who can Jo or what other guard can get to her or wing?
Courtney,
Yeah, Courtney.
Yeah,
Courtney
yeah.
Williams.
I want to see
Yeah,
them
Courtney
bully
Williams,
her.
definitely.
That's the
Yeah.
perfect because that's what, like, when I saw that video, my initial reaction was, okay, she don't need the WNBA, but the WNBA need her. Okay, let's see how she get if Courtney Williams is guarding her up 90 feet. Let's see how she does with that.
Hey,
Let's see how she does. Let's see how she does. Let's see how she does with a healthy Dejanay Carrington. Let's see.
Right. Could Dejanay get right on the defensive end?
Because
and they lift weights. You know what I
because
mean?
if memory serves me correct, last season Dejanay Carrington had a field day with Caitlin Clark on her first game.
Right.
Yeah.
She had
She was bullying Caitlin Clark. Let's be honest. She bullied her.
She bullied her. Bullied her.
Yeah, she bullied
I mean,
her.
I know what you're trying to do. I know that you make in the bag. That's fine, but you took it on fan. I mean, so you took it on LSU. I mean, South Carolina and Don. And instead of saying, you know what, we lost the game, but you made it about money, and it's like
Right.
That's not what the fans was talking about. They was talking about your daughter missed 2 free throws,
Mm-hmm.
and she been there for 4 years. You have not beat South Carolina. And in those games, now that game you played in LSU, that was your best game against South Carolina. A lot of the games you didn't play as good. So that was,
Right.
that was you had 1 game out of how many games against South Carolina. So you kind of fade in big situations. So teams are looking at that. Now you have top 5 talent, but they also looking at your temperament. They also looking at how do you handle the big games. And she don't handle it very well. You haven't handled it ever since Angel left. You haven't made out the day. And in the game that you played, you didn't play very well last year against UCLA. So they look at that. So I don't know.
Okay, y'all, just real quick. I mean to switch the subject. It's still basketball, but I would just like y'all thoughts on Team USA women's basketball. What y'all think about that and how they're coexisting so far?
I was just watching the game. Earlier. They played New Zealand, which was a wipeout, which I expected. Obviously, it's still some growing pains. They all trying to get a feel for each other. I'm liking how the lineup is not the same. They switching it up. There's a certain fan base that was on cloud 9 today because their girl was the starter, and everybody was complaining about, why she hasn't been starting yet? Because they're putting the national players, the veterans. The veterans is going to be the ones that start.
Right. We all know Asia Wilson is going to start. We all know Breonna Stewart is going to start. It's really their team.
Yeah,
it's
but
their team.
But they're not even there. I'm talking about as far as, Kelsey Plum is going to start. Chelsea Gray is going to start. I think Jackie Young, I think it's been 4 games. I think Jackie has started half the games. She's a national team veteran as well. Angel, I think, started 2 games. I think Paige started 1. Caitlin just started 1 today, and she did all right. My only gripe is I can't really call it a gripe because I get it. When you have so much talent on the team,
right,
it's gonna be a lot of talent. It's gonna be a lot of trying to be unselfish. You want everybody to get the ball because there was some situations I'm like, yo, shoot that. They passing it. I'm like, see, that's gonna be like, but it's good that they're trying to get this feel for each other now because they haven't even been tested yet. Like they haven't gotten to Brazil yet. They haven't gotten to France yet. Like they haven't
Australia.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the 3 teams that you got to worry about. Like the pool they in now. Like I'm just watching because it's nothing to watch, and I'm always gonna rep, my U.S. girls. But this is not where the real competition is. The real competition is those 3 teams we just mentioned. So it's a good thing they're getting the feel for it now, because when it's time to play those teams, we're gonna really
have to have your A game on.
Yeah, you're gonna really have to have your A game. Like,
and at the end of the day, this isn't even about the World Championships. This is about the Olympics. At the end of the day,
you got to look at it like this. There's 3 spots that's guaranteed for 2028.
Right.
and they're not even playing in this. That's Asia, that's Stewie, and Nafisa. So them three is already going to the Olympics.
Right.
Everybody else is open season. Like, this is everybody's opportunity right now to try to make their claim for 2028. Because,
Right.
I mean, 2028 is a while from here. Is Chelsea Gray going to be a part of that team? We don't know. Like, this might be her last. Like, this might be her last hurrah in international play. We don't know. So
Yeah.
what that does, that opens the door for Paige. That opens the door for Caitlin Clark. That opens the door for Juju, because of course, you know, they're gonna throw her name in it as well. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens for the rest of this this qualifying for the cup thing. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. But I know
But-
it's all set up for the Olympics at the end of the day. And like you said, we're gonna have Asia, we're gonna have Fee, and we're gonna have Stewie. That's the setup. And if you just got to fill the other two spots, and you know, if in my perfect world, it's Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Plum with the three bigs. You understand what I'm saying? In my perfect world, but I think that starting five is a killer starting five. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum with Stewie, Asia, and Fee all on the floor at the same time. Like, what are you doing with that? What are you going to do with that?
I like the front court. I'm not
Yeah, the front court, like just
not
the front court.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
what are you
changing- I'm-
doing with that?
changing that at all. Now the back court,
Yeah, Plum
Kelsey-
and Caitlin Clark. I think that could work.
I would sub Caitlin for Paige. And the reason I would do that is because, and again, we all know Olympic ball. You need two big spark plugs to come off the bench. You need
Right.
two. And me personally, I'm liking this Caitlin Clark. And the reason why I like is because she don't have to play hero ball.
Right.
She don't have to play hero ball.
She don't have to be the hero, right?
She don't have to be
She
the
get
hero.
to play her game. She get to be, because she's already naturally unselfish. She's a willing passer already. So
Just get down and like listen, when she got the ball in her hand, you better run with her because she's going to find you. There's no
Right.
ifs, ands, or buts. In transition, if you're down that court with her, if you're on the corners and she can get you that ball, she's gonna get it to you.
right.
So for me, I would rather her come off the bench and be the spark plug, because listen, to be honest with you, these USA games, Ryan Howard has been the spark plug off the bench.
Right. And Ryan been killing.
She can't miss from three.
Yeah, Ryan been absolutely out of her mind.
Slaughtering.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's been
sir.
out of
Yes,
her mind.
she has. Yes, she has. Because again, like I said, a lot of these girls, they're fighting for that Olympic spot. Like, that spot is not solidified. It's only three in my eyes that are solidified, and that's Stewie, Asia, and Nafisa. All these other spots, what is it? I think it's 12. What is it? I think it's 12. What is it? I think it's 12 players to a team.
Yeah, it's 12 players to a team.
There's only it's 9 spots on the line right now. 3 in my eyes are guaranteed.
Yeah.
So there's
Well,
9
we all
spots.
know Asia Fee and Stewie's. Yeah,
Right.
We all know that. That
So-
goes without saying.
So it's 9 spots up for grabs, and these girls they like everybody is contributing. Everybody, like, I can't say, oh well, this person not doing nothing. Oh, this person, no. Everybody is producing. Kiki is crashing the board. She may not be scoring, but she's crashing the board. She's playing defense. Monique Billings has been killing it as well. I didn't.
Yeah,
even know.
Billings has been surprisingly good. Like, I didn't know she was that good like that. Monique Billings has surprised me. I give.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Just think, if Kayla Thornton had not got hurt in the WNBA season, Golden
Right.
State would have really been a problem. They'd have really been a problem.
Because they
It's just-
were good all year. Golden State.
Absolutely. It's just unfortunate that she got hurt and then they wound up being the 8th seed and had to play Minnesota in the first round. Had Kayla not got hurt, they probably would have moved up. They probably would have moved up in the seeding. And Billings has been killing it, not only in the W, but also in Unrivaled, which I think helped her get this job, but get this role on Team USA. Because again, Aaliyah Boston got hurt.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, Aaliyah got hurt. We need somebody to fill this spot. Okay, let's throw Monique in there because she was killing it on Unrivaled. And Ray Burrell, she another one that's been killing.
Yeah. Like, again, this US team is good. It's young. is vibrant and they running. Like they're running. It's not the half court thing that you see, you know, the older USA teams were used to, where everybody was in their half court set. You throw it to the big, you throw it to Asia, you throw it to feed down low, and they do what they do. This team ain't like that. They're running up and down the floor. They in transition, getting it. So I love the style. I really do. And especially if you put Paige and CC on the court at the same time, and you got both of these women running in transition, and both of them could create shots for other people. Like, I love it. A Paige CC backcourt, for me, that's crazy work. You put them together with Asia and Fee and Stewie, I think they blow the French away with that starting five. Paige, CC, Asia, Fee, and Stewie, they blow the French clear out the water with that starting five. French ain't doing nothing with that. It's too much talent. It's too much.
I don't really know much French, but I know.
The French got Gabby Williams. They got
love me some Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby Williams get right. There's another chick on the French too that get right too.
Malonga.
It's a Malonga, yeah.
Yes.
And Malonga dunking. So yeah, she's dunking on chicks. So you give Malonga, once Malonga get her feet wet, like really get her feet wet, I could see her really banging on these chicks. Like I'm talking about, see, because that's what the female game lack. You got chicks that could dunk, but you don't have chicks that could dunk through contact. And I think that's the key. That's what we're missing. A chick who could dunk through contact. You understand what I'm saying? And once we see that, that's when the W is going to explode. When you start seeing the women dunk through contact, not just dunk on an open fast break type thing. You understand what I'm saying? We want to see a chick dunk through contact and get an and one and throw it down. Once we see that, that's when the W is really going to blow up, in my opinion. But what do you think?
A roof is going to fall off a building if that happened. A roof is going to, yeah, I'm waiting for that.
We get Malonga or somebody like that to actually get a dunk through contact and one.
It would have to be her. I mean, Cameron Brink, she can dunk too, but
Brink can dunk too, but I don't know if she's strong enough to dunk through contact.
Yeah, I think Malonga is going to have to be the one to give us our dream scenario.
Right. That's all I'm waiting for, because that's all the W is missing is not the dunking, it's the dunking through contact or an alley-oop. If we could get one of these women to catch an alley one day and just take it to the hole, that would put the WNBA over too. In my wrestling terms, putting somebody over, that would put the league over if we get one of that. Either a dunk through contact or an alley-oop on a fast break.
I hope so, my brother.
I was trying to tell Skywalker, it's coming. Because they're getting more athletic. The handle is getting more Kyrie-like. If you watch Juju, you watch Paige, these girls' handles are phenomenal. It's not like these girls can't dribble the basketball. So the dribbling is there. It's just the physical attribute of dunking the basketball. Right. Once we get them to dunk the basketball through contact or catch an alley-oop or something like that, the women's game will get over the top, man. Because that's all that's missing. That's all that's missing. We just need something to that effect, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
And if, like you say, they can actually touch each other without catching a foul.
Right. The W, they don't call fouls like that. They get beat up in the W.
That's the problem with the NBA, is that, they've become pretty soft.
Very soft.
Yeah, the NBA is very soft now.
That's why I'd rather watch the W. Because
the NBA is very soft. When you get somebody like Bam Adebayo to put up 83 points, that tells me that the level of play in the NBA has become very trash. And it's nothing against Bam Adebayo. It's nothing against him. Okay, it's just for my Miami Heat fans that think that I'm trashing Bam. No, I'm not trashing Bam. Okay, but Bam Adebayo not supposed to put up 80 points in the NBA game. He's not that type of player, bro. He's not. I could see if this was SGA. I could see if this was Luka or Devin Booker or even KD. You understand what I'm saying? But Bam, no.
Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby, right. I could see if it was somebody like that, but not a Bam Adebayo, bro.
I ain't even
That's like
that nigga to get 50.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's like I don't want to. That's like Zion putting up 80 points in a game. Like Zion can't shoot a jump shot, so how he putting up 80 points in a game?
I'll say this for Bam. I'm happy for him.
I am too.
Because
He was killing.
He
got right.
Like, 83 is hard to do. I get that.
Absolutely that.
And then he gets to go home to Asia Wilson. So
That
salute
too.
my brother. Salute my brother. Salute.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Salute.
Yeah, that
Lucky
too.
guy.
All right, BD, I'm going to take
Yes.
off. I want to thank you for having me on.
Oh
and,
yeah, for sure.
Your support
Uncle
with the
Bill.
generator situation.
Oh
And,
yeah, for sure. We listen, Bill, Uncle Bill. All we got is us, bro. All we got is us, and I understand that. So we here for you, Unc. We here for you.
Wow.
We gonna
I
do what we
appreciate it,
can to
brother.
get that up and running for you, because I know that the situation out there is kind of hectic with all that snow and all that. That shit crazy. When we talk about feet of snow, like that's something different. That ain't inches. Inches ain't feet. So
I keep trying to explain that to the wife, but how
yeah,
important
when we
inches
dealing
are.
with feet of snow, that's a totally different dynamic. I'm from New York, so I understand feet of snow. I've been through snow where you had, 4 feet of snow. You got feet of snow up to your hips, trying to walk through that shit. Yeah, that's no fun, bro.
What's been kicking our ass lately is the wind. Like we've had 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
Yeah, that's crazy. But it's okay because I got to get off. I got to get off here now anyway. My 2-hour limit is up, and plus my daughter harassing me to cook. So I
yeah, you better get
appreciate
that
all.
pizza.
Time to
Yeah, I
cook
got to
it.
get that pizza for. So yeah, I appreciate all of y'all for coming. Dre, thank you for your first time being here. I enjoyed your presence and your knowledge. I appreciate. I hope you come on next week when I do my wrestling show. Cause that's gonna be interesting too.
What day you doing it?
Next Sunday, I come on every Sunday around
Every
3
Sunday?
o'clock. Yeah,
All right,
every
if I'm
Sunday. I
with-
only do one live a week. I come on every Sunday at 3 o'clock. But next week I'm gonna do wrestling.
I got you.
I'm
If I'm
gonna
available,
give a history lesson first, so I could give context to what I'm trying to talk about, and then we could get into all the stuff that's happening in today's wrestling. But yeah, that's my show next week. Is
You mean
wrestling.
Olympic wrestling or like?
No. I'm talking about professional wrestling, WWE, AEW,
Oh, okay.
that kind.
Yeah, you got to get Eric. He's into that too.
Yeah,
like
I know.
that wrestling.
All right, so y'all, I appreciate all y'all for coming. This beat Big Dog Sports. I'm your boy BD. This is where sports and politics collide. I'm on here every Sunday, 3 p.m. Holla at your boy. Thank you, Dre. Thank you, Uncle Bill. I appreciate y'all. And I'm out of here, y'all.
Nice to meet you,
Later.
Dre.
nice to meet you too, Bill.
It's your host, BD. Welcome to Big Dog Sports. Yo, call it Big Dog Sports, a little show that I run, where we talk a lot of sports and we show a lot of love. So support by hitting like, share the video, subscribe and hit that cash app, baby, send a little dough. So if you wanna know about the latest games, the winners and the losers, the teams that ain't the same, we gon' talk about the trades, the contracts, the price, the playoffs, the scandals, the crime and the lies. I'm your host, BD, and this is my show, where sports and politics collide, baby, anything goes. We talking NBA, WNBA, NFL, NCAA, UFC, MLB, WWE, a little boxing too. If that's your thing, I got the best show in the land, baby, no need to search. So welcome to the show, y'all. This is Big Dog Sports.